Good morning, and a warm welcome to your show, Sunny Mornings San Francisco. I'm your host, Melissa, and it's Thursday, October 2nd. You'll be interested to know, 189 years ago, today in 1836, the naturalist Charles Darwin returned to England after a 5-year voyage aboard the ship Beagle, carrying specimens and observations that would inspire his theory of evolution by natural selection, a milestone in biological science and human understanding of life. So now you know. And now, it's time for the Surf Report. Thursday at Ocean Beach. This morning it's looking choppy with waves at 6 to 9 feet. Conditions remain consistent through the morning, with wind picking up from onshore at 6 to 12 miles per hour by noon. Expect the waves to drop slightly to 6 to 8 feet by late afternoon as the wind shifts to onshore at 14 miles per hour. Best time to ride is at 7 a.m. with a 4-foot incoming high tide when the west-northwest swell is 7 feet at 13 seconds, and the onshore wind is 6 miles per hour. The first high tide on Thursday will be 4.5 feet at 9:45 a.m., followed by a 3-foot low tide at 2:45. The nearshore buoy in San Francisco Bar reads 62 degrees for the water temperature. Choppy conditions dominate Friday with waves ranging from 4 to 6 feet and winds from the west-northwest at 18 miles per hour. Saturday brings a slight decrease in size to 2 to 3 plus feet, with cleaner conditions early before a shift to choppy waves later in the day. Sunday sees a steady increase in swell, with consistent 3 to 5 foot waves and cleaner faces, especially in the morning. This morning, it's mostly cloudy, and it feels like 63 degrees, with 6 mile per hour wind. The sunset will take place at 6:51. And it will rise again tomorrow at 7:07. Looking ahead in the weather. Friday will be mostly sunny with a high near 62 and northwest winds of about 14 to 17 miles per hour, gusting up to 22. Saturday through Monday stay mostly sunny with highs near 63 and cool nights in the mid-50s. Bonjour, food enthusiasts. This podcast is brought to you by Versailles Cafe and Pastries in Encinitas. Nestled on El Camino Real South, just north of Encinitas Boulevard, this cafe is a haven for culinary delights. Indulge in their amazing Eggs Benedict or their gluten-free crepes. You can grab a panini for lunch or just breeze on through to get your morning coffee. They are open every day from 8 to 5. So stop on by and don't forget to tell them Sunny Morning sent you. In local news, Original Joe's in Walnut Creek has officially reopened, just days after a kitchen fire temporarily closed it down post-grand opening. The restaurant, which opened in mid-August, was only operating for 4 days before the incident occurred. This Italian-American establishment has deep roots in the Bay, with the first Original Joe's debuting in San Francisco in 1937. The Walnut Creek location marks its first presence in the East Bay, situated in the bustling Broadway Plaza shopping district. Founded by Croatian immigrant Tony Rodin, the family-run business has continued to thrive, serving beloved old-school Italian-American cuisine. Now on to sports. The Big Ten is in discussions about a private capital deal that would infuse at least $2 billion into the league and its schools, sources told ESPN on Wednesday. The discussions include a 10-year extension of the league's grant of rights until 2046, ensuring long-term stability. The private capital deal and grant of rights extension have been discussed for months, presenting a distinct blow to outside entities attempting to form super leagues. A decision on the private capital deal is expected soon, with 3 entities under consideration. The setup being discussed is the formation of a new commercial entity, Big Ten Enterprises, to house all revenue generation. And tonight on Thursday Night Football, the 3-1 49ers are at the 3-1 Rams. Kickoff is at 8:15 p.m. on Amazon Prime Video. Los Angeles is favored by 8.5, and the over-under is 45.5. In local sports, the San Francisco 49ers defensive line faces a considerable challenge with star pass rusher Nick Bosa sidelined for the rest of the 2025 season due to an anterior cruciate ligament tear. However, the faithful remain optimistic that other players will rise to the occasion in Bosa's absence. In a recent poll by NBC Sports Bay Area, first-round 2025 National Football League draft pick Mykel Williams received the most support, with 43.8% of fans believing he will record the most sacks while Bosa recovers. In close second was off-season addition Bryce Huff at 38.7%. Despite not having any sacks this season, Huff praised Williams, stating, "Mykel has been on point." Huff also emphasized the team's next man-up mentality as they strive to maintain performance levels without Bosa. In top news, many services ground to a halt as the federal government shuts down. Much of the federal government is now shut down after Republicans and Democrats in the Senate failed to agree on a funding plan. A Senate vote to reopen the government failed on Wednesday, as many federal agencies ceased operations. The Republican-controlled House passed a bill to fund the government through November 21st, but Senate Democrats refused to support it. Critical services like Social Security and Medicare will continue, but delays are expected. About 750,000 federal employees may be furloughed daily. President Trump hinted at possible mass firings of federal workers. In business news, for United States business schools, local challenges could bring global solutions. Stanford University holds on to the top spot among full-time Master of Business Administration programs in the United States. Overall, shifts are underway globally that could result in long-term, fundamental changes. Students again weigh career prospects as a top interest post-degree. Consulting, technology, and finance account for the largest share of new jobs within 3 months of graduation. All this poses an intriguing question. Is the future of business education starting to move abroad, even if slowly? The complete list of schools and detailed methodology are available at bloomberg.com/businessschools. In crypto movement, Bitcoin is up 4% to just under $119,000. Ethereum is up 5% to just under $4,400. And XRP is up 4% to $2.96. Moving on to a more local vibe. In our community spotlight on health and wellness, we are working with a national Pilates studio to bring you some free classes, so listen up. Check out Club Pilates, with several locations in the San Diego area. Pilates presents a comprehensive wellness approach, cultivating strength, reducing tension, and elevating mental well-being. Scientific research affirms its benefits. So now you can check out Club Pilates for a free class, with locations in Encinitas, Solana Beach, Oceanside, La Jolla, and more. Just be sure to tell them Sunny Morning sent you by. And now, back to the show. Let's talk tech. Startup Anything has achieved a remarkable valuation of $100 million after reaching $2 million in annual recurring revenue in just 2 weeks. Vibe Coding, which utilizes artificial intelligence-powered coding tools to create apps and websites through natural language prompts, is rapidly gaining popularity. Co-founders Drova Min and Marcus Lowe aim to assist non-technical users in developing complete applications. Ammon stated that users have already created fully functional apps, such as a habit tracker and a hairstyle try-on app. Despite intense competition, experts believe there is substantial demand for diverse app-building products. And in entertainment news, Taylor Swift is set to dominate the box office once again with the official release party of A Showgirl, which is projected to debut between $35 million and $40 million this weekend. This significant ticket sales estimate comes just 2 weeks after the film's announcement, with little promotion beyond Swift's social media. The event coincides with her 12th studio album, The Life of a Showgirl, releasing on October 3rd. In competition, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's The Smashing Machine aims for $8 million to $15 million, while Leonardo DiCaprio's One Battle After Another targets $10 million to $11 million. Meanwhile, Disney's re-release of Avatar, The Way of Water, seeks $3 million to $4 million from over 2,000 theaters. Well, alrighty, folks, it's time for the quote of the day. And today, our quote comes from the American writer and philosopher Henry Adams. And he said, "Chaos often breeds life when order breeds habit." And that's a wrap for this morning. You can check out our Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok for some captivating aerial videos with local news and the surf reports. Have an amazing day, my good friends. We'll see you tomorrow with another episode of Sunny Morning San Francisco.